almost done. See what we get. Good morning and welcome back to the garden. Today is Saturday, October 9th. You know what that means. We're going to do a quick review of the garden. Then we're going to go to you and see what's going on in your garden. If you're new to my channel, you're in for a great treat. Saturdays we dedicate mostly to you and what's going on in your garden. I'm going to have to come out here and start harvesting some radishes. That's just a regular old radish. Actually, we planted these radishes we planted early last year. They went to seed and they volunteered, and we've just been leaving them as ground cover. We've been picking a few here and there, but they're starting to get out of hand. I think we're going to go ahead and try to pickle some of these. Wow. The deep mulch really does the trick on your vegetables.
One of the main things we've been following all summer is our straw bale experiment. It seems to be maturing.
Looks like we got some pretty decent carrots growing down in there. We're going to want to wait a little while before we pull these. We want to see just how well they do in the straw bale.
Right in here we trim back some of the sweet potato vines and the ground is bare. But this is where we've had carrots seeding out. Mother Nature's given us a nice patch of carrots. We'll see what we get.
Leave a comment down below and let me know how I'm supposed to harvest the seeds off of this flower. This is still just awesome.
Several of the pods on the Japanese carrots are ready to harvest. We'll get that in today also.
I meant to stake up this sucker when I planted it in the bale, but the point is, it's growing very well in the bale. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in your garden.
Bruce has a nice warm weather fall garden to share from Florida. Beans and avocados, eggplants and peppers. Got a second sowing of turnips and carrots. This looks awesome. Bruce, thank you. Mario also has some warm weather bounty to share from his permaculture garden, including some wild yams. Wow, this is terrific. Thank you, Mario.
Aren't those terrific? Well, this is our round 2 of the cowpeas. We'll see if we got enough time to get a harvest in before the frost. While I see if I can get this to start trellising, let's go ahead and take a look at a few more.
It's October 9th. The northern states are still bringing in a decent harvest. A new contributor, Bruce, still has peppers and a berry patch to be envious of in Wisconsin. Delicious. Thank you for contributing and welcome to our group. Iowa also has some nice color to add to this group from Fred's garden. Beautiful. Of course, we would expect Texas to be producing well. Valerie's container garden still amazes and inspires. Those sweet potato slips are going to be round 3. Thank you for the great ideas on how to preserve our harvests.
Have you ever noticed that beans seem to come in waves? We're starting to get a second wave, and we're getting some pretty good harvest right now. Well, I'll go ahead and pick a few of these. Let's go ahead and take a look at a few more.
Art's fall garden is still going strong. He looks like he took a page from Jim's playbook and is fermenting his hot peppers. I'll bet I get to try that. Looking good, Art. Larry is still harvesting a few okras and peppers every day. Nice, thank you. Denise is learning to can so she can. So she can. Fabulous container garden harvest. This has been a great journey, and we all appreciate you bringing us along. Thank you. We look forward to the rest of the year.
Please leave a comment down below and let our friends and neighbors know just how much you appreciate them sharing what's going on in their garden. They are truly spectacular. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple more.
Now that Walter's cucumbers are done, his tomatoes are loving the extreme trellis. They are really thriving and putting on a lot of fruit. There's even room for his new banana. Walter did ask if I thought there was enough time before the frost for these to ripen. It doesn't matter. You can use them green, red, or in between. I just wait until I know it's going to frost and I pick everything. Thanks, Walter. Let us know how this goes. That trellis is amazing. Josh, is that a tomato with fruit on it at the top of your tower? Very nice. Thank you for sending these in. I look forward to seeing how well this does.
Well, our Crenshaw melon got outside the fence, but I still have hopes that it's going to get just a little bit bigger before we have to harvest it, but I bet it's going to be just as sweet as can be. If you'd like to be part of this community and share what's going on in your garden, just email me at waylandsmalley5@gmail.com. The address is in the description box below.
Every volunteer cantaloupe we've got so far this fall has been really sweet. They've not been that big, but who cares? They're free.
Can you believe it's the middle of October in Oklahoma and we still have a ton of tomatoes? That's a credit to the deep mulch. This is something you can do. It's pretty easy. I don't put a whole lot of work into this. I pretty much just put it around the garden. God takes care of the rest of it. I really don't need a ladder today. The wind's blowing it right down into my face. Did that one? I am going to have to get a ladder to get those, whether the wind's blowing or not. If you'd like to see more content just like this, please hit that like button. It really does help out.
I guess he's along for the ride in his windy morning. Lettuce, carrots, and beets are doing really well in the second cold frame. I did get a comment that I was digging a little too fast, and if I went back over it, I'd probably find some more sweet potatoes. Well, we have been. All right, the number one thing that we've been following all year long is that giant sweet potato from last year and the slips that we started off of there. Right in here are several of those slips that we've planted. I'm itching to get to the harvest. I know there's several of you that are waiting, but we've got to be patient. All I can say is it's going to be soon, because look what I just found. Look what we've got so far. I believe we have 4 or 5 more good hills just like this.
Weren't those great? Let's take a look at a couple more.
Look at what my friend did with the peppers we picked a couple days ago. Tyrone, I really have no words.
what my friend made. Look at that. He said, heat it up. Oh my goodness, oh, damn, there's 6 of them. Tyrone, this looks awesome. Thank you. Oh my God. Tyrone, this is wonderful. Oh. Sorry this isn't Taste-O-Vision and I can't share it with you guys. This is great. This is why we do it. It tastes great. Thank you, this is awesome.
Tyrone, I have no words. I believe you cook better than I do. Good thing this isn't on tape so you can play it back for me.
You're gonna have to excuse me, I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
You really are an awesome cook. Thank you, Tyrone.
Well, I do want to thank you for stopping by the garden on this Saturday for a visit.
Got another friend that came along for a ride.
Share what our friends and family are doing in their gardens. Aren't these contributions inspiring? I know it gives me ideas every week. Wipe a little dirt off of it. Carrots right out of the garden. That's why we do it, because it tastes good. I hope you'll join this community and share what's going on at your house. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you.
Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.
Hit the subscribe button. You wouldn't hurt my feelings.